Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. DTC P0366 refers to a situation where there's an incorrect phase detected between the CMP sensor B, camshaft position sensor E, and the CKP sensor, crankshaft position sensor. These sensors play crucial roles in the efficient operation of the engine by monitoring the positions of the camshaft and crankshaft. The exact placement of these sensors is vital. They are generally located near the engine block and могут быть accessed from beneath the hood. When their readings conflict due to incorrect phasing, the vehicle may experience issues with starting, idling, and overall engine performance. Initially, it's essential to determine if any other diagnostic trouble codes, DTCs, exist alongside P0366, particularly DTC P101A, as this requires addressing first. Continuing with the diagnostic process involves using the Honda Diagnostics System, HDS, to assess the situation further. DTC P0366 indicates there is a disconnection between the readings of CMP sensor B and CKP sensor regarding their phase positions. The CMP sensor B is responsible for monitoring the camshaft's position, ensuring the engine's valves open and close in sync with the crankshaft's rotation. Conversely, the CKP sensor tracks the crankshaft speed and position, which is essential for the engine control unit ECU to maintain optimal fuel injection and ignition timing. Location-wise, both sensors are usually mounted on the engine block, close to the respective components they monitor. Their precise alignment and performance are critical for proper engine timing. If either sensor is malfunctioning or misaligned, it can lead to engine performance issues and trigger DTCs like P0366. The possible causes for DTC P0366 can be quite varied. One major concern may involve poor electrical connections, which could lead to intermittent signals between the CMP and CKP sensors. These connections need to be checked first, as they may simply require tightening or cleaning. Another potential cause could include the sensors themselves being faulty. If either the CMP or CKP sensor is defective, this might result in misreading and thus trigger the DTC. Timing issues, particularly regarding the camshaft and crankshaft, are also plausible culprits. If either component has sustained damage, or if the timing belt or chain has stretched, it can significantly affect the alignment of the sensors. Drivers may notice several symptoms associated with DTC P0366, which primarily stem from disrupted engine timing. One common symptom is general engine performance issues, where the vehicle may hesitate during acceleration or struggle to maintain consistent speeds. Additionally, starting difficulties could arise, making it challenging to start the engine or leading to extended cranking times. Poor idling can also manifest, causing the engine to shake or run erratically while at rest. Collectively, these symptoms indicate that the camshaft and crankshaft are failing to communicate accurately, which is an essential function for optimal engine operation. The first troubleshooting step involves putting the vehicle in the on mode, ensuring that the electrical systems are activated for diagnostic purposes without starting the engine. Employing the Honda Diagnostics System, HDS, allows you to clear any existing DTCs. After clearing, it's essential to turn the vehicle off and allow the engine temperature to cool below 104 degrees Fahrenheit, 40 degrees Celsius. This cooling period is critical, as it will help avoid any hot components affecting subsequent tests. After the engine is cooled and properly set, the next step is to start the engine and let it idle either in Park P or Neutral N mode to assess the presence of any pending or confirmed DTCs. In this step, you will check the Variable Timing Control (VTC) system utilizing the HDS. The VTC system is important as it adjusts the timing of the camshaft based on engine conditions. which directly impacts performance. Begin by selecting the VTC test option in the HDS inspection menu, and then choose the EX-VTC option for evaluation. The outcome of this assessment needs to be recorded accurately, since a positive result signifies that the VTC system is functioning correctly. If the diagnosis indicates that the result is okay, you'll continue troubleshooting. If the result is not satisfactory, you will proceed to a different step in the troubleshooting process to identify the underlying issue. During this step, you'll need to test drive the vehicle at a consistent speed range of 19 to 38 miles per hour, or 30 to 60 kilometers per hour, for approximately 10 minutes. This drive is necessary to enable the system to perform readings under normal driving conditions. After the drive, you will check the EX-VTC status parameters using the HDS. Compare the current conditions monitoring against the predetermined threshold values recorded earlier. If these conditions are satisfactory and match the thresholds, you proceed to the next troubleshooting step. Otherwise, you may need to retest the vehicle to determine if the discrepancies still exist. In this step, you are tasked with monitoring the onboard diagnostics OBD status for any indications of DTC P0366 via the HDS. Your goal is to establish whether the HDS indicates a status of failed for this particular DTC. If it does show as failed, the vehicle requires further investigation in the subsequent steps. However, if the diagnostic shows passed, the vehicle is performing adequately at this moment. It's crucial to note if the snapshot of the DTC has been recorded, as the same conditions can be replicated to see if the failure reoccurs. If the status reflects not completed, you will have to return to the previous step for reevaluation. The focus of this troubleshooting step is to examine the operation of the VTC oil control solenoid valve B. This component plays a crucial role in ensuring that the variable timing control system operates smoothly by managing the flow of oil. You will need to conduct a test on this solenoid valve. If it operates correctly, you can advance to the next step in the troubleshooting guide. Should the solenoid valve show signs of malfunction or failure during the test, it must be replaced. Replacing this solenoid valve is essential to restoring proper functionality to the VTC system, which in turn affects the performance of the engine and the resolution of DTC P0366. In this step, the primary concern is to check the alignment and accuracy of the camshaft timing. The camshaft timing is crucial as it dictates the synchronization of valve operations with the crankshaft's position. If upon inspection the timing is found to be off, it is essential to address this promptly. A misaligned camshaft can lead to extensive engine performance issues and potentially cause damage if not corrected. If everything checks out and the camshaft timing is confirmed to be okay, you may continue to the following step. However, if any discrepancies are observed, it will be imperative to reset the camshaft timing to ensure optimal engine operation. The next step concentrates on the cam chain, which connects the crankshaft to the camshaft, enabling synchronous rotation. It must be inspected for damage such as cracks or excessive wear that may hinder its functionality. Additionally, checking for stretch is vital. A stretch chain can significantly affect timing accuracy, leading to codes like P0366. If the inspection reveals that the cam chain is indeed damaged or stretched, it is essential to replace both the cam chain and the auto tensioner to restore proper operation. Ensuring that these components are in good condition is paramount to maintaining the reliability and performance of the vehicle. At this stage, the focus is on the VTC Actuator B, which is integral for adjusting camshaft timing in correlation with engine speed and load. Inspecting the actuator for any physical damage or operational failure is crucial, as it plays a significant role in overall engine performance. If the inspection indicates that the actuator is functioning correctly, you can move to the next troubleshooting step. However, if issues are detected, the actuator should be replaced immediately. A faulty VTC actuator can lead to incorrect phase readings between the CMP sensor and CKP sensor, perpetuating the error code P0366. In this final troubleshooting step, you'll carry out a comprehensive PGM-FI system check, ensuring that the Engine Control Unit, ECU, or Powertrain Control Module, PCM, is reset using the HDS. This reset is integral to clearing existing data and allowing the system to relearn any necessary parameters. Following the reset, you must perform the crankshaft position, CKP, pattern clear procedure, followed by an idle learn procedure and crank pattern learn procedure. These are essential tasks to enable the PCM to acquire the most recent operational data. After completing these procedures, the engine should be cooled again below 104 degrees Fahrenheit, 40 degrees Celsius before starting and checking for any pending or confirmed DTCs. If DTC P0366 appears again, you'll need to check for poor connections and loose terminals. After completing repairs associated with DTC P0366, it is essential to confirm that all work performed has rectified the issue. This includes ensuring that any faulty components have been replaced or repaired correctly as per the previous troubleshooting steps. Once you have verified that everything has been completed accurately, clear the DTCs using the HDS again to reset the system. A thorough test drive of the vehicle is essential to gauge its performance under normal operating conditions and confirm that the symptoms have been resolved. Monitoring for any reappearance of DTC P0366 during this test drive will help validate the effectiveness of the repairs conducted. To avoid the recurrence of issues related to DTC P0366, preventive maintenance is highly encouraged. Regularly checking engine oil levels will ensure that the VTC system operates smoothly, as correct lubrication significantly impacts performance. Additionally, inspecting timing components like the cam chain and tensioners on a scheduled basis can prevent unforeseen failures. It's equally important to monitor the functionality of the CMP and CKP sensors proactively. Regular diagnostic checks using the HDS can help identify potential problems before they escalate into serious and costly repairs, effectively maintaining the overall health of the engine. In summary, DTC P0366 indicates a significant communication issue between the CMP sensor B and CKP sensor, affecting engine performance. Understanding the roles of these sensors and the broader variable timing control system is crucial for successful troubleshooting. The structured approach provided for diagnosing DTC P0366 allows for methodical checks that lead to identifying issues effectively. By focusing on connections, system checks, and possibly component replacements, technicians can restore functionality. Furthermore, taking proactive steps via preventive maintenance helps to prevent the recurrence of this DTC, ensuring a smooth driving experience for Honda CRV models from 2017 to 2022. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.